Hi everyone, welcome to the Grace Life DIY Home Decor. Okay, so now in this video today we have a special collaboration and it's called Hello Harvest, and that's being hosted by the Rustic, Willow and DIY from House to Home. Now they do have a guest host and her name is Sons Arts. Now I'm going to be linking the host and the co-host down below, or the guest host down below in my description box, along with the channel link. I'm also going to be linking the playlist, so make sure and full watch the video, subscribe to our channels, and then head on over to that playlist to see what everybody did for harvest. Now, a little while back, the Dollar Tree was carrying these pumpkin-shaped jars, and I really should have stocked up on these because these are so perfect to gift. But anyway, we're going to work with this one. And so what I decided to do was melt some Dollar Tree candles. Okay, so most of the items that I purchased to make these crafts were from the Dollar Tree. Now you do need quite a bit of these candles because when they melt, they almost come down to the halfway point. So I did mention this in a previous video where I think it's best to just go ahead and buy the wax, because by the time you buy all these Dollar Tree candles and you melt them all down, it almost comes up to the same price, I want to say, and that's just my opinion. But I guess I don't have to worry about the wick because I wind up pulling the wick out of the jars and then reusing them. So let's just keep it moving, guys. So I melted the orange ones, so they are coming in colors. I melted the orange ones, and then I went ahead and I hot glued the wick to the bottom of the jar. And this particular candle, I used 2 wicks, so it's a 2-wick candle. And then it didn't obviously seem like enough to me, and so I topped it off with some white, and then it reminded me of a candy cane candle. So this would be absolutely perfect to do like an ombre effect, and it just doesn't have to be for harvest. This could be for any occasion. Okay, so what I did here is I set the candle off on the side to dry, and then I went ahead and I put a sunflower on top of that lid. And then we're going to move this aside and move on to the next project. Okay, so now those 2 flower pots you see right there, I purchased that at Dollar General. And then at Dollar Tree, they have the fat quarters and they were in sunflowers. So I decided to go ahead and decoupage those to these pots. And that's what I'm doing here. Now when decoupaging, what you're going to do is you're going to brush on the Mod Podge. I just happen to have the glossy finish. Some people like the matte finish better. Whichever one you use, I decided to use the glossy, and so you want to put a nice layer of that on the pot, and then you want to go ahead and lay your cloth. Now you're going to work that cloth all the way around with the Mod Podge. Once that's down the way you like it, then you want to come over it with a nice thick layer of Mod Podge, and you're going to leave that sit, I would say, for about, I don't know, a couple of hours. Just check on it. Make sure it's dry. Sometimes I'll use the hair dryer to speed the process, but you do want to let that fully dry, and then we'll move on to the next step. Now remember, if you're trying this at home with me, make sure and pause the video. I'm done with both of these flower pots. I'm going to set these aside and we're going to wait for that to dry. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and use the jute twine to go ahead and make a bow so that we can embellish these pots. See me doing here is I took a couple of rows of the jute twine and I tied it at each end, and I did that because what I wanted to do was kind of border out that cloth on the top so that it didn't seem uneven. It was kind of fraying, so we're going to go ahead and trim out the top of that cloth around that pot all the way around, and then we'll embellish in the center. I think that's what I'm going to do. This is your first time visiting my channel, I want to say welcome. I hope that you like my video. I hope that you stay and subscribe. And for all of you who have been with me for a while, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Make sure and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click that red button that says subscribe, and then you want to double click where the bell is and says all, so that you can get notified every single time I upload a video. Once I went around those pots with the jute twine, we went ahead and embellished the center with sunflowers because I don't think we can have too many sunflowers. I decided to place some florals in here, but you could definitely use this during the summertime to pot real flowers. We placed some foam inside the center, and the only thing that I had with me that was handy in my stash were these yellow roses. So we're going to use these yellow roses to create a little arrangement in each one of those pots. Now the Dollar Tree is carrying those faux leather leaves, maple leaves. So I put one on the corner of each one of those flowers, and I thought it looked really beautiful. Now let's move on to the next project, guys. Okay, so I grabbed one of the wooden pumpkin cutouts at the Dollar Tree, and we have some ribbon, we have some embellishments, but I found this orange doily, and I think it was at Dollar General, and we're gonna use that. We're gonna use all of this to embellish this pumpkin, and you're gonna see how absolutely beautiful this came out. Okay, so I don't want to get too far ahead of you, but we already painted the pumpkin in black and you already know what that is. Now we're kind of brushing these little signs. They're harvest signs and they sell those at Dollar Tree also. Like I said, the majority of the items that I'm using to create these crafts did come from the Dollar Tree, and it looks like the other part came from Dollar General. To the side, and since I grabbed that buffalo check ribbon from the Dollar Tree, we're going to go ahead and make a nice embellishment bow for this project. Absolutely loving embellishing with the leaves that the Dollar Tree's carrying, and I'm placing them in the center of a lot of my projects because we're still in fall, guys, and even though we're moving on to Christmas DIYs, we're still in fall, and so I'm not gonna let go of it that easily. Now we are putting a nice thick layer of that Mod Podge because I'm getting ready to lay that orange doily on top of it. And it might seem kind of like crazy right now, but the outcome is gorgeous. Now you may be looking at this and saying that Mod Podge isn't dry, and you know what? everything can pretty much dry together. So it didn't stop me from embellishing. I took one of those mushrooms. I don't know if you guys have them at your Dollar Tree. I thought they were great. And I placed the mushroom, that huge mushroom, at the very top. And now we're going to embellish with the bow, and we're going to place the sign down, and we're going to work with some nautical rope, guys. We're going to leave this sit after all of that is done, and you're going to see how this is going to come out. I'm also going to be using a galvanized metal sign that says harvest. So I'm absolutely loving this craft. Now this is coming out exactly the way I planned. Thank goodness for that. So we are laying down that harvest sign, and then we're going to go ahead and trim it out with that nautical rope, because I really didn't like how it was looking, and I thought it needed some kind of something, and that's what it was. I really think we need to reveal this, guys. Now, at first I said I used some of the leaves, but for some strange reason they weren't sticking. I'm not really sure exactly what that was about. So I did switch it out for the pumpkin, as you saw in that reveal. So let's take a look at these florals flower pots. And these came out pretty gorgeous too. Let's take a look at the reveal. Now guys, this candle came out absolutely beautiful. So I do want to thank the host and the co-host or the guest host for hosting this collaboration. If you like the video, click like, share, and comment. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every single time I upload a video. Have an amazing day, guys. I'll see you in the next one.